So a new app called The Know is bringing us a platform to streamline all of the worst aspects of human interaction. Now, basically, it anonymously connects people so they can talk about a person they both know. When there's someone you want to talk about, you begin by typing in the person's personal information, including their full name, phone number, age, where they live, where they work, and even the make and model of their car. In total, there are 20 different information fields that you can fill in. Now, if that wasn't creepy and invasive enough, if the Know app finds a match, meaning someone else who entered the same information and is looking to chat about the same person as you, it will connect you anonymously so you can message each other. And so what one of these messages may look like is this with Jebediah here. It says, are we dating the same Jebediah? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. He's really hot, but also sketchy. Just to make sure, does he have a buddy named Jethro that's really into LARPing? I don't know what LARPing is, but this is interesting.
Live action role play.
OMG, yes, that guy is so strange. First time we met, he kept hurling imaginary thunderbolts at me.
If you know what I mean.
Sigh, I can't believe this creep. Been dating for 6 months and thought we were exclusive. Well, plenty more fish in the sea.
Such a fake conversation.
It's a very fake
Who says sigh in quotes?
I don't know. I kind of felt like they were
do.
talking about you.
Oh my
You were
God.
Jebediah.
Yeah, Jebediah is my secret sex name.
Yeah, well, now you
what is it,
guys
Ronnie
know if you want to
Dangerous?
plug in Hasan's name into the Know. Now,
Exactly.
founder Aswan Morgan said it will allow users to exchange relevant intel in an effort to make better informed dating decisions because open communication and honesty is outdated, apparently.
Especially if you're dating a Quaker like Jebediah, who also happens to like live action role play, which is weird.
He's not up on the times.
Like,
He's not up
yeah.
on the- yeah, it makes sense.
I love that they think that if you just throw in the term relevant intel, oh, this is official information you can use for dating decisions. I mean, clearly the person's not lying because they knew this person's phone number and name. It all checks out. They must have dated him. These apps are, first of all, I don't think that there's actually a market for these apps. They keep developing them, and I know why they do it. They do it because they have a connection that's going to give them $5 million of free money to develop the app and then go broke in a year.
Mark Cuban.
That's why they actually do it. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Or whoever it is that they know in LA or San Francisco that's going to give a bunch of someone else's money to make the app.
Right.
I don't think people actually want it, and I certainly don't think that it's a good thing.
Right.
I don't think that you can trust these people to give you unbiased information, as we talk about all the time. People with unextreme opinions of people and things don't go online to discuss them.
Yeah, that's what we were saying before. Is like people on Yelp, you always see the negative ones or the super positive ones because those are the people who want to put their ratings and things like that. But when it's dating, you're only going to get the negative because if it's super positive, you're dating them.
You're dating them.
Yeah.
You're not going to be.
Or
You're not
heartbroken.
talking about them on an app, hopefully.
Or maybe it's they broke your heart, and so you're dating Susie? Okay, tell me what she smells like. I miss her.
Yeah.
That you might want
Okay,
that actually. Now I'm going to sign on.
Here's where I disagree with you in terms of these apps are not successful. All of the most successful apps you can think of started off by people in their dorm rooms in the creepiest premises, creepiest ideas possible. You think about Snapchat, how to send dick pics that disappear. Boom, $19 billion evaluation. You think about Facebook. Facebook is now, I don't even know how much it's worth, but it's incredibly successful. Started off as a hot or not game. And then you look at Tinder. Tinder's still kind of creepy, but it's again a very popular dating app because humans, I feel like, are just very creepy in their private lives.
Yeah, but this is derogatory. This is giving people an opportunity just to bash each other. When you talk about Snapchat, you're talking about sex. We all love sex. Facebook is giving you a chance to interact and see someone's face if they're good looking or not. This is just people spewing hate. No one wants that. This is going to fail.
I'm just saying it might deviate into something that's actually quite successful in the future.
And I would say, I know that I'm outside of the norm in this, but I think that while those apps are exceptions, and they're the very small exception. I mean, you're talking about thousands of apps go broke for every one that doesn't even approach that size. And like Facebook is fine, and they're sort of figuring out some ways to make money. I think that they have put off the inevitable collapse. I don't think Snapchat is literally worth $19 billion. I think those numbers are made up. Apps
You heard it here first.
Apps go under constantly. That
John
used to be worth
Iadarola,
billions.
tech investor.
I don't think that Snapchat can literally, aside from collecting venture capital, I don't think it can generate $1.
I mean, maybe not, but you know, there is a difference, like you mentioned. There's a difference in the way that they kind of I guess, capitalize on different aspects of human interaction and things like that. But when you're doing this, the sort of rating people behind their backs, like when has bashing somebody behind somebody else's back with an anonymous profile, yeah, I'm talking to you trolls, when has that ever done anything
Mean
productive
Girls.
for society? It
Mean Girls.
hasn't. But do you know what I mean? It doesn't.
Yeah,
It has
you're right.
nothing that's productive. Whereas Snapchat, you can watch, snaps from different countries and different
Well, that new
cultural
element is
events.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing. I mean, that's
Discover's
an
great, too.
incredible part of the app. Facebook, you can keep in touch with. You always have Facebook open. It's a great, sort of.
Like I said, I think
Right.
Facebook is coming up with some ways to be useful.
So
yeah.
that's actually a great point that you mentioned about monetization, because whenever I look at a new app, I always think like, how are they going to make money off of this, right? And it's a very creepy situation here because they're taking all of your personal data of the person the person that's being exploited here is completely unaware of it.
Exactly.
You're putting down to their car make and model.
That's another issue, the
And they're just
privacy
gonna sell that.
issues
Privacy
present
issue,
here.
that's what was my
Because they're
concern.
putting in all of this information without your consent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what.
literally they're assembling a directory of people's
And
private
then if you
information
and then
from
if
strangers.
you have, I don't know how it
potentially.
works potentially, but you could have it put in somebody's name, and then if somebody else put in their make and model of car, could you match it that way and see that information? Like, I don't know.
It's like, oh, he also has a Toyota Camry, piece of shit.
Oh yeah, and I'm looking in his window right now. Are you also looking in his window?
Yeah.
That's
I
useful
think if the
information.
police maybe use something like this for people to put someone in, we would all
Officer
be
Dan.
we would all be so upset. But now, like, you know what I mean? Like
a good
now
point.
people are just thinking like, oh, like let me chat. No, this is wrong altogether.
Oh, I thought you meant they should have an app where people can literally say, "I'm being harassed by this officer. Has anyone else dealt with him?" And then
That's
you
what
get to
I was
talk about the
thinking
police
too, yeah.
officer. Let's start that up.
that
That's
is
gonna be a
exactly
$10
what I
million
was
idea.
thinking.
It's a great app.
Listen,
That's a good
I'm a
idea.
black man. Black lives matter, and I want to let you know that I was talking about doing
There
an
you go.
app where you collect the names of officers.
Sorry, I said it first. It's copyright now.
I know.
No, that's what I said. You both heard it and thought it.
John Iadarola, billionaire tech investor.
If you were gonna make that app, why didn't you make that app, huh? You're gonna be in my movie someday.